Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel where we're gonna cover some undervalued NFTs. These are NFTs that have already launched established projects on Magic Eden that I would consider undervalued and that I think has great growth potential over the next few weeks and months. So today we have 3 projects plus 1 bonus project. So if you get any value from today's video, do make sure to smash that like and subscribe down below. Always do your own research. This is not financial advice. Invest at your own risk always. The links to all these projects will be down below, so you can check them out yourself. So the link to my Patreon and my Twitter if you want to check that out as well. And with all that said, let's jump right into the first project. Alright, and the first project today is Tombstone High Society. This is obviously a project that launched quite a while ago now, maybe like a month or so ago. So it's already a pretty established project. They have one of the strongest communities in the space at the moment. They've basically had a super strong community ever since they minted. They're currently sitting at approximately 10 to 11 Solana floor on Magic Eden with over 130,000 Solana in volume, which is pretty crazy. Only 333 listed out of 6,666 supply, so less than 5% basically. And they also recently airdropped these Tombstone skulls to all of the holders, which will basically have some different utility. The main utility of these skulls is that you will be able to use them for mutation, because they will be coming out with a mutated collection, basically a Tombstone mutated collection really soon, which will be really cool because the artwork of the original Tombstone High Society collection is really cool in my opinion. So I do think they will be able to make a sick mutated collection as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. These skulls are basically sitting at 2.5 Solana floor. So they basically airdrop 2.5 Solana to all of the holders, which is really cool. And I mean, the activity on Tombstone High Society is just really consistent every single day as well. Always consistent purchases and stuff like that. So that's what we love to see. Obviously, even like a month after their mint, they're still out here building, having a great community with consistent sales. And the way they describe the utility behind these skulls that were airdropped to the holders is basically, we are not releasing the exact utility of the skulls quite yet, but they will be involved with the mutation along with various other things when the time is right. As more and more skulls are burned, the utility increases, and you basically have 5 different types of skulls. And if we take a look at their roadmap, we are basically at step number 4 right now, which includes the joins token being launched on DexLab, as well as the mutations, where it basically says that stone skeletons will be able to deposit 1000 joins tokens into the join depository in order to gain access and venture to the deepest sections of the cavern of souls in search of the mutated munchies. So that's basically how it will work, and you'll be able to mutate your stone skeleton. And then after that you have phase 5 and phase 6 in the future. And I mean, it seems to be a great team of builders behind this project, so I'm pretty sure they will do some awesome things in the future as well. They're doing really good so far, and I do think they have great potential in the future as well, with a solid community, solid team, solid artwork, a new mutated collection coming soon. So I for sure just thought Tombstone High Society was worth talking about in today's video. Alright, now the second project we have Aurori. Now this is one of like the OG projects on Solana. I remember trying to mint this project back in, I believe it was September, like early September last year. I was trying to mint this. This was basically probably the most hyped mint happening on Solana at that time. So I mean, it's so nice to see that they're still out here building like crazy, crushing it as always. And basically yesterday when I'm recording this video, they released their Nexus, which is basically where you can use your NFT avatars to walk around and do different things. Now it's not their full game because they are currently building a PvP/PvE game, but this is basically the first time that you've actually been able to use your NFT characters in their game sort of, or in the Nexus. So I will show some gameplay that they have tweeted out on the side right here. I do think it looks super nice so far, and I do really believe in the team behind this project and that they will be able to make a really cool game. This was basically one of the first like massive gaming projects on Solana, and they're doing really well. If we jump over to Magic Eden, they're currently sitting at like 42 Solana floor with only 300 NFTs listed out of 10,000, so basically only like 3%. The activity is also really consistent on this collection, and something really cool is that they tweeted this: it's been a year since our first tweet, when we were sketching out what we wanted our universe to look like. From a team of 3 people to now 60 people working full time, we've come a long way. It is crazy to think that this year was only the warm-up round. The best is yet to come. So it was over a year now since they made their first tweet, over like 8 or 9 months since they actually minted, and they're still out here building like crazy. 60 people working full time. It's just insane. Their game with the teasers that they've shown so far looks absolutely insane. It looks really cool, actually. Definitely one of the games that I'm mostly bullish on Solana at the moment. They do also have staking and their own Ori token, which is currently sitting at $4.73, and they're also being super transparent about the development of the game and how things are going. They're basically doing these monthly development updates where they basically share a ton of updates on what they have been doing in the past month. So that is really cool that they're so transparent around it as well. And I mean, Aurora is just an OG project. They've been around in the space for a long time. Definitely one of like the most OG projects that are still around, still crushing it today. So we love to see that. Their game looks super cool. They're a team of amazing builders now, 60 people working full time. They have a great community. The activity on Magic Eden is really consistent every single day, currently at 42 Solana, which is really nice as well, but I still think they have a lot of room to grow. So with that said, Aurora is the second project in today's video. And the third project today, we have the Fracture. Now this is obviously a brand which currently has two collections in Soul Gods and the Bridge collection, which just recently launched. The Bridge collection is sitting at 4.5 Solana right now, and Soul Gods are sitting at around 30 Solana, and I for sure think these guys also have a ton of room to grow. This is also an OG project. They basically minted back in October, I believe. I was around for their mint as well. I actually featured them in one of my videos before their mint, which is really cool to see that they're still out here building like crazy. The Bridge collection at 4.5 Soul and Soul Goes at 30, I guess. I think they're both are undervalued, and I think they will grow a lot in the future. They are also planning to come out with their third faction, which is a new collection, basically called the Forgotten collection. Now there's no details on exactly when this will come out, but I mean, I'm guessing in like a couple of months maybe. And the Fracture or Soul Gods, whatever you want to call it, has also one of the best communities in the space. They have an awesome community of holders and just big players in the space as well. The activity on both the Bridged and Soul Gods is super consistent, super good activity as well. And it's obviously a team of builders, a team that I'm super bullish on myself. I really hope to meet the team when I go to NFT NYC this summer. Hopefully I'll be able to like interview them or something like that in person. That would be really cool, because I'll probably be like vlogging the entire event maybe, I think. I'm not quite sure yet, but that would be really dope. They have also released this flow paper with basically an introduction to the project and what they have planned for the future. And the way they describe their different factions or the different collections is that Soul Gods obviously was the first collection, and that's a stakeable collection because they have recently come out with staking for the Soul Gods as well, where you're able to earn their Gods token. Then their second faction is the Bridge collection, which is non-stakeable, but they will implement some gamified things around the collection. The third collection is called the Forgotten, which is also non-stakeable but gamified. And then Omnius is stakeable with 1.5x the amount of yield as Soul Gods. And I mean, overall, they're just trying to make the Fracture into like a massive Web3 brand, not only an NFT project, which we love to see. We love projects with high ambitions, which this team and project definitely has. So I mean, it's a team of builders. They have an awesome community. They have some awesome NFT collection with some sick looking art as well. And overall, I'm just super bullish on these guys long term. I do hold both some Soul Gods as well as the Bridge collection, and I'm looking forward to the future collections and what they are building in the future as well around the Fracture brand. So for sure, another project worth keeping an eye on. And just as a bonus project in today's video, we have Drippies. Now obviously you probably know about Drippies. They launched also quite a while ago now, back in March I believe. They were basically one of the most hyped collection at the time. They kind of disappointed me right after launch because they didn't do as well as I would hope, but I mean, they're still out here building, and I do think they have decent potential in the future as well. Currently sitting at 2.8 Solana with over 35,000 Solana in all-time volume. And they recently announced that we are busy at work preparing the final touches for Drip 2.0, the next evolution of the Drippyverse, which sounds really cool. I'm not sure exactly what Drip 2.0 is, but it seems like these guys are building something cool for the future as well, which we love to see. So Drippies is just the bonus project in today's video, and another one maybe worth taking a deeper look into. And there you go, those were the 4 projects in today's video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, smash that like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you thought of these projects down below in the comment section. And if there's any other undervalued NFTs that you would like to see on the channel going forward, let me know down below as well. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like, subscribe down below, check out my Patreon and Twitter down below, as well as the links to all of these projects down below in the in the description as well. With all of that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.